Okay, so when I played Austin Cries and made a video about it, I mentioned that I thought it was the worst thing Hedgehog Self had ever done. I take that back. Dreamy Rainbow's Part 4 is by far much, much worse. For one simple reason, it's a lot more tedious compared to any other thing he has done, and you're all about to see why. After the events of Dreamy Rainbow 3 RPG. So these are Rainbow Dash's memories. Let's explore this place. I'm not in a hurry. Yeah, this actually needs a load crystal because it's so long. I actually fiddle with the load crystal a bit just to show that Hedgehog Self still hasn't bothered trying to fix this yet. I don't think it's actually fixable because he refuses to give these games main menus, which I believe is what would fix the glitch. But because of the way Luna games work, he doesn't bother. A white pony? Probably this means that Rainbow Dash don't remember him. Or her. Yeah, that's the dialogue for every white pony that you try to talk to here. What else to talk about? Well, this is Silent Ponyville, so yet again, Hedgehog Self decided to reuse an area. In fact, I believe all the areas from now on are all reused, with the exceptions like voids, you know? Just empty spaces of nothing. Which actually is kind of bothersome because he actually fails at updating the game several times, or rather the old area several times. Anyway, so this is our house. Let's see. Yeah, Rainbow Dash's house is right there, but I don't go to it just yet. I actually really do want to like explore all over the place before like going into it. So let's actually fast forward the video a bit. Right up to Derby's house. Dupree's Mose Cabs Ratel. Yeah, what it actually means is Derby's home, come back later. And that's actually rather important if you want to get a code that has absolutely no use in this game. Anyway, beyond that, I actually don't find anything else, so fast forwarding back to Rainbow Dash's home. And let's go inside it. There she is, Rainbow Dash when she was a filly. Those ponies must be her parents. Well, family, do you like the new house? Family, yeah, that's what you'd say. Yes, it's very nice. It's awesome! Perfect then. This. Eh? What happened? Oh, I see. I changed of memory. Yeah, we actually switched places before the guy finished talking. A book about types of diseases. Why is this here? Apparently checking that actually makes the cutscene start, so I don't know what else I could have done. Hey Mom, how are you? Do you feel better? Mom? Mom! She died? Oh shit. Yeah, now we're outside, and I actually take this opportunity to search around Silent Ponyville yet again, which actually leads me to a very interesting Easter egg, the code I mentioned. 46109. The code has no purpose at all in this game, but what's this number? But the code will have a use for Dreamy Rainbow and RPG. I keep saying Dreamy Rainbows because I think that's how it was in the beginning, but I think he changed it to Dreamy Rainbow. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to Rainbow Dash's house because I find nothing else. You have to talk to Rainbow Dash herself. Excuse me, little filly. Is your father at home? No, my father didn't return since days. Oh, okay then. He didn't back. So he's hiding in another place. What can we do? Let's report Celestia about this. You, little filly, wait here. Oh, what is going on now? Actually, this is picture by picture as a cutscene. Which is really lame. I mean, I do like non-vocal storytelling, or however you say it, but this is just somehow tedious as a cutscene. And also, the skeleton of Rainbow Dash's father is that of a buffalo, I think. That's what it looks like. So the father died before the mom? Is that what this is trying to say? Or actually, no, that's Fluttershy. Never mind. Are you okay? Oh my, are you crying? Yeah, my father was like that. Oh, I see. Don't worry, you can stay with me. Only if you want, of course. Thank you. My name is Rainbow Dash. Nice to meet you. My name is Fluttershy. And that's Rainbow Dash's memories. I think we take control back of Rainbow Dash now? Yes, we do. Where am I? I don't know where I am, but I have to discover it. Actually, what we first have to do is save, which is... I don't believe there's any way to die while playing as Rainbow Dash right here, but... You don't really want to go through all of that happened back there again, because it takes like, what, 15 minutes? Especially even with all the skipping I did. Here we have a... Actually, I wanted to talk about this. Apparently, in RPG Maker VX, you can automatically generate mazes, which just like... it gives me the perception that developers of these games, Elements of Harmony, well, maybe not War of Harmony 4, but Elements of Harmony and this series made by Hedgehog Self, they're lazier than I actually think. I mean, not even making their own mazes, potentially? That's just atrocious. But I managed to get through this maze relatively easily. I don't know if I missed any secrets or whatnot, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. This, however, is you basically it's just one wall. It's wrap around, even if you go up north continuously. But I don't figure this out until much later that it's invisible walls. What's on the right here? You're supposed to just you're supposed to randomly try to go through some of them. And eventually it'll work. No punishment for it or anything. Anyway, I'm gonna actually accelerate the video because it's even more tedious than usual. Yep, that's the mystery of that. And then we have this. This is far and away the worst room in the entire game. You have to. It's like another maze, and you have to figure out how to get through it without actually seeing anything, except for let's say half a second occasionally. But how you trigger the hint of where everything is for half a second is either time-based or completely random. I'm actually gonna let the video play continuously until the first hint happens. Then I'm gonna fast forward it by let's say 2000%, because it takes me another minute after the hint to figure out where to go to. That's how confusing it is. We are supposed to leave the thing by the right, by the way. That's my hint. You guys saw that? For a fraction of a second? That's what I get, see what's around. And no, it doesn't really help me all that much to figure out where everything is. I get another hint right there. But again, it doesn't help me that much because I don't really see where the exit was. That being said, I do eventually figure out where to get out of this place. Right here. And we save, of course, because it's absolutely important. We are, in fact, about to do a fight, and it is possible to lose it. But I never do, and I never test it out. So if you guys want to figure out what happens, you'll have to play this yourselves. Pinkamena. Hi, Multicolor Pony. Where is Luna? Talk! How did her escape? Eh? What? I have a new respect for you, Rainbow. For that reason, this is going to be the last nightmare I'm going to give to you. But first, you have to show me your power. My power? Yes. I'm going to show all my strength, because I want to use this strength for my revenge. But anyway, do you accept the challenge? Yes, but something is bad here. What is sudden change of mind? Don't ask, just fight! I don't have all the day. Very well. Yeah, so... Pinkamena... Hey, wait a minute, why do you have my cutie mark? Now you understand how I was able to catch you always. I see. Let's fight. That's a complete lie. This portrait of Pinkamena with Rainbow Dash's cutie mark, I'm pretty sure it's like part of the art. It was used in War of Harmony 4 too, and the Rainbow Dash's cutie mark was there as well. So it's probably like from an artist's blog somewhere. Anyway, for this fight, I try to confuse Pinkamena several times. I don't really succeed. What you really would just want to do is continuously use Tornado, because it deals like the most damage out of all of Rainbow Dash's attacks. Also, I want to mention, Pinkamena said she was going to use her real power. She's actually using her fake power right now. She only has 6,000 HP and, well, barely deals any damage. Anyway, let's skip the rest of this fight. It's not very long, but still. I actually almost lost, surprisingly enough, so it was kind of exciting, I guess. As exciting as this game could make these fights be, anyway. You fight very well, how I expected. Rainbow, we suffered in the past. We know perfectly the feeling of loneliness. We could be a great team! What are you trying, Pinkamena? I'm not joking, Rainbow. We could be a great team. We could finally get our revenge. Nightmare Moon is our same enemy. I'm not gonna say that's not true, but I have loyalty to Celestia and Luna. Nightmare Moon has changed. If my friends can forgive her, I can too. As you wish. Looks like I'm alone in this fight. But why? Why do you want to get revenge on Nightmare Moon? What did she do to you? I'm not gonna let you a clue. You know perfectly how I am and how I like to make ponies suffer. Then why do you think I want to kill Nightmare Moon so fast? For making Luna suffer. Yes, but no. The sound effects are getting really reused very often right now. What? Where am I? Mother? Where are you? Ah, I can't believe this plot element was brought back from Luna Game and RPG. If you guys want to see that, I guess you should watch it, although anyone who's watching this probably already knows about it. So we're playing as Nightmare Moon in another reused area. I know guesses what's gonna happen when you go to the right and, like, to that certain segment. However, I kind of want to mention that... Alright, I just realized that for the past two Dreamy Rainbow games, the like the dialogue boxes when they opened, it made a sound, and when they closed, it also made a sound. For this game, Hedgehog Self has figured out that he shouldn't really do that because it ruins the immersion, so he removed it. But why didn't he remove it from the previous games too? Like, he could have done that. Anyway, time to face Pinkamena again. Mother! She's mine now! Damn it, the purple form again. What's wrong, Nightmare Moon? Are you scared of my power? I can't defeat her by myself with that form. I have to escape. Actually, speaking of escape, didn't Pinkamena said she let Luna escape? You're not gonna go anywhere! No, I cannot. What you have to do is go through that passage that suddenly opened up, and suddenly you're being chased by Pinkamena. And unlike the escape with Luna in Luna Game 6 RPG, I think, or 7 RPG, unlike that race, this is actually really, really tense, because Pinkamena is always right behind you, and she's slowly catching up. So you really cannot screw up a lot while racing here. You must always be running, and you can't like run into a wall for like more than 1 or 2 seconds. I suppose that's a good thing. It makes the whole thing more exciting, but it does not forgive what will happen after I'm done with the race. I guess I'll let the rest of it play out, and, well, I guess I'll mention right now that as far as the poll is concerned to vote for which game I'm going to be LPing after this one, it's going to close after the video next day is up. So if you still haven't voted for some reason, well, check the link in the description and vote right away, because this is your last day to do that. Assuming I remember to close the poll anyway. It's been a while. Good try, stupid alicorn. Good try, stupid alicorn. Yeah, in fact, if you keep jumping on that tile, the whole thing resets several times. Anyway, we have to go find another way now because reasons. Pinkamena is not letting us go in specific segments. But however, she's leading us right back to Luna for some reason. Even though she like was blocking us from her in the first place. Mother, wake up! Quick, I need your help! Nightmare Moon? Where are we? At last, you woke up! We're in a trap of Pinkamena. We have to get out of here! You're not going anywhere. You two are mine now! Luna was hers to begin with. Looks like we have to fight if we want to get out of here, honey. Well, at least now I'm not alone. That's what I wanted to hear. Wait for me! Rainbow Dash, you too, eh? I don't know what are your plans exactly, but I'm tired of this. I'm not gonna let you hurt my friends. And yes, Nightmare Moon now is my friend too. Rainbow Dash. As you wish, then. I'm not gonna until complete my revenge, so I don't care. But what revenge? Shut the f*** up and fight. I don't have to explain anything. Don't worry, Rainbow. If she don't want to tell us, worse for her. Let's fight. Alright. Senseless ponies. Okay, so... what? Is this like the 8th time we have to face Pinkamena? I mean, come on. So, she has 60,000 HP, even though it's Neo Pinkamina. She's actually weaker than when we fought her in Luna Game 7 RPG. But we do not have Gygas with us, and there's no way to poison her, so this is considerably more tedious to fight her. And Luna lost some spells for some reason. She still has Shade and Darkness, but you can't really use them against this Pinkamena because, like, it heals her, as shown right here. So, Luna is on healing duty, while Nightmare Moon is basically going to be dealing the most damage with Thunder 3. Rainbow Dash, she should be trying to confuse Pinkamena all the time because it's actually really, really effective if you manage to confuse Pinkamena or Neo Pinkamena. As I mentioned, this fight is simply tedious, so I actually skipped pretty much the entirety of it, except for near the end, when I managed to fill up Rainbow Dash's like rage meter, which allows her to use her ultimate. Luna and Nightmare Moon do have their own rage attacks, which is their night powers, but you have to use them at the same time, so I never managed to like do it. So after roughly 10 minutes of fighting, I finally managed to pull off the Sonic Rain Boom, which deals a lot of damage actually. It causes epilepsy, which is some weird status effect I'm not aware of. Anyway, finally finished Neo Pinkamena again, which doesn't really accomplish really much. She blacked out. Good work, girls. We defeated her. Yeah, but I'm getting tired of this. Pinkamena shows us that we can't trust on here again, never. And what are we gonna do now? We have to get back to Canterlot and tell to my sister all of this. We have to get rid of Pinkamena once for all. So what is your plan, Mom? I will explain everything after I get out of this place. This place brings me bad memories. You were here before, Princess? Yeah, 3 months ago I was here, ready to fight against Pinkamena and stop her. But it wasn't an easy mission. Thanks to my daughter and Gygas, we were able to defeat her. Wow, amazing! Girls, watch out! So we're here we have Goremina. I guess it kind of looks gorish. So she has 99,999 HP, more than Neo Pinkamina. So another ultimate form, let's say. You do not heal between fights, so you have to like do this right after. This seemed... I actually thought this was a fight that I would have had to lose because it's like an ultimate form of Pinkamena or something like that. The problem is, it isn't. You actually have to beat Goremina with the same amount of damage you're dealing as usual. Which means the previous 10-minute fight against Neo Pinkamina using Nightmare Moon, Luna, and Rainbow Dash was just a warm-up compared to the Goremina fight. Or so you would think, but the Goremina fight is actually easier because Goremina's attacks are kind of nonsensical. Some of them deal no damage at all. Most of them deal magic point damage, which is completely pointless because Luna has an ability that allows you to constantly refill your magic meter. And occasionally she'll deal some damage, but only one move causes 9,999 damage, which kills most of your opponents instantly. So this fight is the ultimate example of tediousness. It lasted me 16 minutes. I could have probably shortened the time if I had kept the rage meters full for both Nightmare Moon, Luna, and Rainbow Dash, so I could have dealt like a lot of damage to begin the fight with. But even so, 16 minutes of this nonsense is complete horse shit. So here I go, speeding up the fight at 2500%. I only have one other thing to mention. If you read the description of the night powers of Nightmare Moon and Luna, Luna's mentioned that she can only use it when her mother uses it at the same time, while Nightmare Moon can only use hers when her daughter uses it at the same time. Do you guys see what is wrong in those descriptions? He made that plot twist to somehow deepen the bond between Luna and Nightmare Moon, but he somehow managed to not even make it consistent. I mean, for shit. Yeah, she disintegrates like the previous one, but of course it doesn't permanently kill her. None here is explained for how she got an extra form. God damn it, this pony is tough as hell! Now it's my turn. Rainbow Dash? She was able to reach my always because she copied my cutie mark. So now, I'm gonna be able to reach her. Reach her? What do you mean? What does she mean? It's time to discover the truth! This literally doesn't make sense, actually. Wait, it worked? Good. So now I'm in Pinkamena's memories. Let's discover the reason of her revenge. Yeah, so... I don't know what's going on anymore. The Hedgehog self has a special mind. Yeah. The white pony's here. Pinkamena doesn't remember them, so no point trying to talk to them. I search around everywhere because I want to... Like, this is a new area, which will probably be reused very often in other games that Hedgehog self is going to make, but it is new for this specific cutscene. Nothing here to discover, just talk to Pinkamena. Or Filly Pinkamena. This must be Pinkamena when she was a filly. Leave me alone. What's wrong, weirdo? You didn't hurt me or what? Give me your lunch! No. Very well, I will do it by myself then. I'm sure your cupcakes are delicious. My cupcakes? What's the problem? Do you want your cupcakes? Are you gonna cry because I'm eating them? Bweh! Bweh! You're pathetic, weirdo. My cupcakes. Yes, your cupcakes. Now they're mine. Ha 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 ha. My cupcakes! I'm tired of your bullshit, stupid pony. I can't breathe. Help! If you like so much my cupcakes, I'm gonna turn you in one of them! So edgy. The sprite's not even properly vectored. I mean, come on! I suppose the staircase was supposed to be covered in Dreamy Rainbow's Part 1. No, you're gonna suffer, bastard! Pinkamena? What's this? What have you done? Dear Pie family, if you really want to do this, you have to bring me her twin sister to proceed with the body group spell. And that's something Celestia said, not Nightmare Moon. So I don't know what Pinkamena has against Nightmare Moon specifically, to be honest. Although I guess it maybe to make Luna suffer will make Celestia suffer. No, whatever. I don't know how to follow this. Anyway, this is actually Twilight's home, but Rainbow Dash was sleeping in it. And that Pinkamena just killed Pinky right there. None of that matters all that much, as you guys will see in the next part. She's not here. Pinkamena, where are you? To be continued. In one more part. Yeah, there's one last part that I will cover of this series. Dreamy Rainbow's and RPG. Yeah, that's what it's called. I don't even care. The final part's not as bad as this one was, but I mean honestly, I just didn't. I did not really properly show how bad Dreamy Rainbow's Part 4 is. Because of how long the fights against Pinkamena are. You fight her 3 times in this one game. I mean, come on. But whatever. Time for the bonus content you get for continuously opening up the game. First we have, well, this. You know, Ao Oni could have just, like, you know, murdered Twilight right there instead of just sticking to, like, taking her body. That would have made more sense, actually. Wouldn't be surprised that Ao Oni is gonna, like, come up in one of the future games as, like, being one of the pawns of Pinkamena or one of the other ultimate evils. Or maybe it is the ultimate evil itself. I don't know. I don't, it may or may not be. Next up we have, stupidity. That's what we have. So Demon Zen was created by this pentagram. Yep. What do you think? I don't know. Looks like a simple pentagram. I know. That's what I said the first time I saw it. What the hell? Looks like a copy of your body. But dead. Interesting. We shall report this to Celestia. She will know what to do with this strange pentagram. Okay. Of course, Master Max, the OC, just randomly tests it out and, well, causes more problems for later, as seen here. Because we clearly don't have enough villains in this series. Yeah, let's just get this over with. Final part. Well, actually, no, that was all the random stuff you could get. I just decided to check to see what happens if you get caught by Pinkamena when you're trying to run away from her as Nightmare Moon. And also showcasing that you can continuously make Pinkamena say, "You're not gonna go anywhere." Oh, and talking to the ones that are just standing still doesn't kill you, by the way. But for some reason. What else did you guys expect? I mean, come on. So yeah, next time, Dreamy Rainbow End. It's going to be the last part I will cover of the Master Max series up until now. I don't think I'll ever cover it again unless it somehow magically gets finished. I'll also be closing the poll when that video comes up. Or roughly around then. So you only have until from now until the video comes up tomorrow morning to vote. I know Super Mario RPG is way ahead, but I do consider all the votes, even for those that aren't winning. So if you want, please make your voice heard. Besides that, I just hope you all have a nice day. Bye-bye.